So you lost your money on the shitcoin. Now you're looking for a solid investment. But don't worry, player. I got you. And welcome back, crypto geeks. I want to go over one of my favorite coins that I invested in. I have a strong position in. It's called TELCOIN, TELCOIN. And I'm gonna share a little mini deep dive with you guys to show you why I like this coin so much. But before we get started, let's take a look at the market. It's a lot of blood in the streets right now. Looks like the market cap is down to about 1.8 trillion. 1.8 trillion overall. Bitcoin is catching hell. It's holding at about 51,000. It's down about 19% in the 7-day. Ethereum is hanging around 2,327 bucks. It's also down about 8%. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP is down to $1.07. My goodness, that may be a buy signal for me. But yeah, it's also down about 35, almost 36% on the 7th day. And if you care, Dogecoin is 22 cents, and it's actually up about 31, almost 32%. So basically, the overall market is really taking a hit. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of red right there right now. Not a lot of green. Not a lot of green in the market, as you can see. So, like I said before, typically these are buying opportunities. These would be a good time to try to secure some good positions in your favorite coin. And speaking of which, let's go over to one of my favorite coins, which happens to be TELCOIN. If you take a look at their Twitter page, TELCOIN, TELCOIN, you can give them a follow. They're at TELCOIN_team. So you might ask yourself, okay, so what is TELCOIN? TELCOIN, like I said before, it's one of my favorite coins. They are basically a remittance coin. They deal with money transferring. As it says on their website, you can send money instantly at a low cost through money transfers. It's powered by the blockchain. Now, TELCOIN is an ERC20 coin. It's an ERC20 token. But let's just break it down right here. So there are nearly 5 times more mobile phones than active bank accounts, yet people around the world are still lining up to use money from high-cost remittance agents like Western Union. So why waste time and money when you could be using what's already in your pocket? So let's go a little deeper. Okay, they actually have their own wallet. Okay, so what makes TELCOIN unique is that it says right here, our users' first design makes the TELCOIN wallet the ultimate way to send money. Simply cash in, enter the beneficiary country, phone number, amount, and send. It's just that simple, people. It's just that simple. So their motto, TELCOIN operators are issued TEL based on their transaction volumes and integration maturity, ensuring the most efficient delivery and affordable remittance service to their subscribers. TELCOIN can easily fit into existing fee models for connecting to carrier, billing, and mobile money platforms, but any fees applied are then deducted from issuance. The model incentivizes a low-fee service that is attractive to the end user but still profitable for the networks. So their API says TELCOIN's pricing and exchange API interacts directly with the carrier billing and mobile money platform through REST APIs, SMS, and USSD. So what I want you guys to see here are some of their partners. And one of the biggest partners is GCash. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I frequent the Philippines quite a bit. And when I'm over there, I see GCash. I see GCash a lot. I see GSMA a lot. Paga, or how they say Paga. As it stands right now, TELCOIN is about 0.0067 cents. I got into it when it was way cheaper than that, so my position is solid. My bags are packed with TEL. Again, like I said, they are an ERC20 token. There's about 100 billion total supply. The max supply, there's 100 billion. They have about 51 billion or so in circulation. Their market cap right now is holding at about $345 million, which isn't too bad for what they're trying to do. It is a small or low cap coin, a low cap token, which is why I like to get into these type of projects, because there's a hell of a lot room for the growth and the ROI. All right, so if you guys go over here to MarketBeat, type in TEL, search for TELCOIN, TEL. You scroll down here, they have some frequently asked questions, and you can run through some of these frequently asked questions, and it'll pretty much satisfy a lot of your curiosity. What hashing algorithm does TELCOIN use? I already mentioned that it's an ETH token. What coins are similar to TELCOIN, right? So coins that are similar to TELCOIN: Chainlink, Theta, Maker, Aave, Binance USD. TELCOIN is a real coin. It actually has real utility. It's not a shit coin. This is one of their community pages, and as of a few days ago, they've actually opened up their Los Angeles office. So it says here, and I quote, "We completed the rollout of our compliance stack and are currently testing our next V2 iteration, which includes expanding destination markets. On the sending side, we are on the iteration phase with our additional sending markets: Singapore, Australia, and the United States." Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned, they're very popular with the Mexican and with the Canadian and the Filipino corridors, and they have already started to expand. So basically, they opened up headquarters in Los Angeles, and they had their first on-site meeting there. They also reopened their new physical location in Singapore and in Manila, and I'm looking forward to meeting with the rest of their staff there soon as well. And if you scroll down a little bit, TELCOIN has signed a partnership with UnipayGos that will allow us to open the largest remittance corridor in the world. Did you hear what I said? Right? UnipayGos is out of Mexico. Again, TELCOIN has signed a partnership with UnipayGos that will allow us, or them, to open the largest remittance corridor in the world, as well as release our full stack end-to-end platform on both sides, from stablecoins, DeFi digital, asset exchanges, and payment cards. More than 1.6 million Mexican households rely on inbound remittance from the US as the most important source of income. According to the World Bank, the corridor was valued at $36 billion in 2019. And this is another reason why I'm so interested, and this is why I hold TEL. I bought into them very, very early. Like I said, my bags are packed. I have enough TEL to last me for a long time. Also, some other frontiers, or some new frontiers. TELCOIN has also signed remittance agreements with two of the largest mobile money platforms in Nepal and also in Tanzania. The service that will be integrating within Nepal has more than 2 million subscribers, 25,000 merchants, and 50 bank partners, with more than 40% of the nation's mobile money subscribers. That's over 10 million people. The service they're connecting to Tanzania is a big one indeed. All right. And just to let you guys know that TELCOIN is on the up and up, several members of the TELCOIN team visited the great state of Nebraska in February of this year, where Paul testified before the Nebraska legislature on the proposed digital asset banking charter. The proposed bill was well received. Senator Mike Flood has given the bill his priority designation, and we remain optimistic that the bill will become law. TELCOIN strategic advisor and general counsel Mark Quandal, I believe that's his name, Mark Quandal, is working hard with the members of the banking committee to keep us headed in the right direction toward a new financial product suite that benefits existing banks as well as new charters. So basically what they're saying here is that TELCOIN is trying to put themselves in a position to become a bank. They're trying to put themselves in a position to become a bank. Now, I want to take a look at a couple of these team members real quick before I go into some of their partnerships, just to give you an idea of how powerful this company is, this coin is, and what type of players that they have on their team. Jeff Lutz, let's see. I think I found Jeff Lutz. Yeah. So Jeff Lutz is a software engineer at TELCOIN, right, in the Los Angeles office. This guy, he worked in physical optics. You know, he had a DoD secret clearance. Physical optics is, I think they're military. If I'm not mistaken, they're a naval subcontractor. Also, this guy here, where did I saw it before? He's a graduate student from California State University, Dominguez Hills. This guy is a smart guy, a very smart guy. This was what I was looking for here. At Booz Allen Hamilton, he worked there for about a year and a half. But while he was there, he was a network cloud architect there. While he was there, he was a network cloud architect, developing Terraform scripts to automatically deploy Azure infrastructure for virtual cloud defense. You hear what I'm saying, people? This guy helped write the script for Azure infrastructure for the virtual cloud defense system. All right, so that's Jeff Lutz. Let's see, you have some other team players here. So TELCOIN's LinkedIn page. This is the guy Paul that went to Nebraska to sit in with the legislator there working on the banking charter. Paul is no slouch himself. He's the co-founder of TELCOIN. This is him right here. He's the co-founder of TELCOIN, which, you know, is a hell of an accomplishment within itself. He also is the co-founder of Solana. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Solana out of Japan. But the most interesting thing that I found is that he was the founder and CEO of Mobius Wireless Solutions. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Mobius Wireless Solutions, Mobius Wireless Solutions, this company here prided itself on fraud solutions, anti-fraud solution, fraud detection, telecom fraud management. So when I tell you TELCOIN is secure, you better believe it. You ain't getting in that thing. That thing is tighter than frog coochie, man. So listen, you can go to their page, Mobius Wireless Systems, and you can read up more about all of the things that they got going on over there. And the guy Paul, he is the founder. So this is your co-founder of TELCOIN. These are the type of projects that I like to get myself involved in. These are the projects that I like to invest in. I don't like dealing with these meme coins and these shit coins. I will jump in occasionally from time to time to make a quick buck, but those are not my solid investments. All right, let's just go back here. I mean, they have some high-powered people on their team. Seriously. Let's go to this guy here. I thought this guy was pretty interesting. He's the vice president of banking. His name is Richard Schindel. Richard Schindel, vice president of banking operations at TELCOIN. Richard is a pretty interesting guy as well. Worked at QuantRes as an executive team manager, but he was a financial advisor here at Morgan Stanley. Right? He was also the managing director over here at Macero Financial. So this guy is connected. He's connected in the financial world, but you best believe that. TELCOIN is no slouch. TELCOIN is not a shit coin. Don't let the price fool you. Now, I don't offer financial advice, But if I were you and I were listening to me, I would definitely consider getting a bag. Getting a bag of this. Okay, so let's just see here. Let's go into some of their partnerships. Again, I mentioned GCash. GCash is a remittance organization out of the Philippines. I see them a lot all the time when I'm over there, when I'm in Manila, when I'm in Palawan, when I'm in Cebu. Anytime that I'm over there in the Philippines and I'm just going around backpacking or hiking, just having an R&R, so to speak, I see GCash all over the place. And what GCash does is it's a remittance. Let me just pop this quick video in here because they have partnerships all over the place. When I tell you TELCOIN is loaded, TELCOIN is plugged in, seriously. So let's just see here. I'm gonna shut the mic and let me let you watch this video real quick. You can do anything on GCash. You can order food, you can pay your bills, you can deposit money into your bank account. It says here, GCash is regulated by Banco Central in the Philippines. I've seen that bank. They're one of the largest ones in the Philippines. And it says here, according to Banco Central, we are a BSP licensed e-money issuer and remittance agent, so you can make sure your funds are safe with us. As it stands right now, GCash is building a cashless ecosystem. They have over 20 million users, people. 20 million users with over 63,000 partner merchants. Now, this is just GCash alone. We haven't even gotten into some of the other partnerships yet. And TELCOIN is plugged in with these guys heavily. And they've been receiving awards over and over, year after year, year over year. Some other partnerships. Let's see, GSMA. So GSMA is a cell phone provider. They're a carrier. One of the more popular ones in the Philippines, where you can get your SIM card or your eSIM card. If we go back to the first page with TELCOIN, right here, our user-first design makes the TELCOIN wallet the ultimate way to send money. Simply cash into the beneficiary country, phone number, amount, and send. Well, that's where GSMA comes in. So GSMA has developed a standardized approach to the eSIM management to ensure an efficient and interoperable global ecosystem applicable to all industry participants. All right. The momentum of the eSIM adoption is accelerating, with at least 158 mobile service providers already offering eSIM services for smartphones spanning more than 60 countries. And this is from a report that was done in June of 2020. So this information isn't really that old, a little less than a year old. And you can go to their website and you get some more information about how they actually offer these services and whatnot. Now, remember, these services are primarily for the Philippines. They haven't gone fully active in the US yet. But between Canada and the Philippines and Mexico and Singapore and Australia, this is pretty much the way to go. Some of you new people that are watching this, you may not be familiar with some of these companies, but as an international contractor, I see these companies. I've actually used a couple of their services in the past during my travels in and out of the Philippines. Okay, so let's go here. We talked about GCash. Now, if you want to purchase TELCOIN, I found the easiest way to get it is through KuCoin. You can go to the KuCoin exchange. You can pick it up there. Set you up an account and do what you want to do. KuCoin is a reputable exchange. I just choose not to try to link my bank account to it. I just send crypto in and move crypto out. That's just the way I roll, baby. That's how I get down. All right, so some more partnerships. ECPay. Now, ECPay, they're just as big, if not bigger, than GCash. It's the same way. The Filipinos use ECPay to pay their bills, to buy groceries. It says you will always find an ECPay partner outlet near you for all your payment, top up, and reloading needs. Now, payment, top up, and reloading needs, they're talking about cell phone services. They use the prepaid SIM cards, and usually when they get ready to run out of data or cellular minutes or whatever, they'll go and they'll say they're going to top up or they're going to reload. ECPay has partnered with retail chains such as 7-Eleven. They're very popular over in the Philippines. You don't see them that much in the US anymore, but they're all over the Philippines. San Mig Food Avenue. Now, San Mig, if you think of Budweiser, think of San Mig. San Mig is probably equivalent to Budweiser in the Philippines. Patron gas stations, Prince Warehouse, LCC malls, NCC supermarkets. I mean, and the list goes on and on. So again, TELCOIN is not partnered with shabby companies and shabby businesses. These people are doing the damn thing. ECPay provides 99.9% service availability combined with security, excellent data management for our partners. It's a one-stop shop. ECPay offers the partners a unique all-in-one platform with a wide array of services ranging from bill payments, top-up loads, electronic pins, cash-ins, and money transfers. More than 9,000 partner outlets nationwide. Pay your electric bill, your water bill, your utilities, your postpaid mobile phones. A lot of times they will go get something like a payday loan or something like that. You can pay your loans back. You can pay your insurance. You can pay your cable and your internet through ECPay. E-tickets, no credit, no need to worry. Now you can book a dream vacation through your chosen airline and pay for your tickets through ECPay and their partners. ECCash, all the benefits of reloading your account without the hassle of lining up. I mean, it's just, it's phenomenal. The amount of partnership and access that TELCOIN has. Again, they're working on increasing their corridors. And once they do that, I have no doubt in my mind that this coin is gonna take off. Seriously, it's gonna take off. That's why I hold it. Paga. You guys may not be familiar with Paga. Okay. So Paga also makes it possible to send money. It's another remittance outlet, and there are a ton of these in the Philippines. You got to remember, most people in the Philippines don't even have a bank account, but almost everybody in the Philippines has a cell phone. So that's what TELCOIN is targeting. It's targeting the unbanked, and in doing so, they're going through all of these remittances and service providers, because it depends on which region of the Philippines you live in. You may not live in the Philippines where GCash is there, which that would be hard to believe. So you might have to use Pagaya, or you might have to use ECPay, depending on which island or where you're located in the Philippines. It's spread out. There's thousands of islands all over the place. All right, so these are some of the partners with Pagaya. You know, your airlines, your TV, your banks. I mean, you can do just about anything. And that is pretty much it. That's all that I wanted to cover with you right now about TELCOIN. If you get a chance, just go to the website, check out TELCOIN, do your due diligence, do your research on the people behind the scenes, and make a educated decision and an informative decision on whether or not this might be something that you might want to invest in right now while it's still less than a penny. And again, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am simply a guy who's a crypto enthusiast. I like sharing these videos with you as a hobby. This is only a hobby for me. Right? If you want financial advice, I know some people you can talk to. Right? I have some relatives that get down like that. But for me, this is just a hobby, and I'm happy to share this with you all. But please do not buy anything or sell anything solely based on what I'm showing you or telling you today. Do your own research. All right, so that's gonna do it for me. I am Squeak the Crypto Geek. You have been listening to The Reset. Well, over here we keep it 100. I am not a financial advisor. I do not offer financial advice. Y'all know the motto.
Hustle at your own risk.